Welcome to the Rated G for Gamers podcast, episode 84. Just a reminder that you guys can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google Plus at Rated G for Gamers. And you can always email us at ratedgforgamers@gmail.com. We appreciate all the love, the likes, the comments, the interactions, and all you guys do. I'm your host, Dave Rotino. This is my co-host, Dan, the podcaster, formerly known as Classic Robinson.
What's going on, man?
Well, a lot of big things going on this week.
I know you're super happy. You're super happy. I know. You can glow. This is your time. I like to give you your time.
I'm feeling good. I was out in nature this weekend. It was glorious.
You were away from video games this weekend.
I was 100% away from video games. I did not bring a single electronic gaming device, with the exception of my cell phone. You know, just in case.
You didn't bring the Switch with you to the woods? You didn't bring the Switch with you?
That's the whole point of going to the woods, is to get away from all of that.
No. The whole point of going to the woods is to play the Switch under a tree.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that. I've certainly done that before. I mean, you know, there was no need. We went tubing down the river, and then, you know, made a fire, cooked some meat, got drunk, passed out.
So basically, you live the real life Zelda life. Like, you would like really Link, like cooking meat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Putting a recipe together, gaining hearts.
Oh yeah. The only thing I didn't do was kill a wild boar.
Oh, come on, you're slipping, man.
Well, everything else though. I mean, it was a beautiful weekend. I got some sun. I got some color. I'm feeling good, refreshed. Yeah.
Well, I watched the fight, the big fight.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was a good fight.
It was a good fight, especially in the beginning. You know, we're not going to turn into the boxing podcast because that's not my level of expertise. But you know, when there's a big fight, you got to watch.
Sure.
So I did.
It just happened this Saturday.
Mayweather won. Mixed emotions, but whatever. But you know what? McGregor put up a good fight. And his first professional boxing match in life. And he put up a good fight. So it was great.
Yeah, it seems like he did pretty well considering he lasted to the 9th round.
Yeah, no, listen, you think about it. In the UFC, you do 5-minute rounds, right? So the ninth in boxing you do 12 3-minute rounds. So around the ninth round, it's sort of like the end of a UFC fight.
Yeah.
So you know, he did really good. He got cheated a little bit in the corner, but that's here or there. And he lost gas, man. That's you know, that's what it was. He's lost gas.
Yeah, I heard that.
But it's his first fight. It's his first boxing match. So boxing is totally different than MMA. So anyway,
did you happen to see the I want to say it was GameSpot, but I don't think it was GameSpot. It was one of the gaming outlets put together Mayweather and McGregor in various video games.
I did not see that.
Oh, it is hilarious. So like they start off with the obvious Fight Night champion, right? The game from like 2011. They do the actual card fight, right? And they have the computer go at it. And then they do like whatever the latest MMA game is from like EA.
Yeah.
They do that. Then they do WWF 2K17.
No way.
And then they
made
have
a
the
wrestling
computers
match.
go at that. Then they do Soul Calibur 5 automated with, and then just to top it all off, they do MLB 2017 Home Run Derby.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't have like a 2K NBA 2K slam dunk contest.
Yeah, right. It is definitely worth the watch.
So I did not see that, but gaming related this weekend, I did. I'm just gonna get into it. I had a pretty good haul. I got a good haul.
Nice. See, someone from Rated G is always representing.
So while someone in Rated G is in the woods, not playing a Switch under a tree, I had a coworker tell me that she had a bunch of Wii games, right? And I'm just like, well, if you're gonna throw them out, I'll take them off your hands. So I went out there, picked them up, and I got more than I bargained for because I wasn't expecting all of this. Because I initially wanted her to take a picture of it just so I could see what I'm getting, and she was just like, "Nah, just come and get it."
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty good. I mean, not shovelware, I mean, I did get NHL Slapshot for the Wii.
Okay.
Probably never going to play that, but I did get Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Mm-hmm.
That's Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. That was a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
I got Crash. Now I have both Crash games for the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Crash Bandicoot. Bandicoot has been saved. Just saying. I got a Mario Party game, Mario Party 8. I have no Mario Party games.
Right.
I mean,
right. Which is very surprising given your 2,000+ collection.
I have no Mario Party. I have no party games because
now you do.
Well, party games, you need a whole bunch of people to come and actually play together. And I don't, it's not like you come here every weekend for us to actually play a party game, right? So I have no party game. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to actually flat out buy it. I mean, I'll pick it up in a hall.
Wait a minute. That's never stopped you before.
I didn't pick up Mario Party 10 for the Wii U.
Okay. I mean, I was just gonna
buy.
I was gonna go ahead and praise your free pickup.
It wasn't free. It wasn't free. Let me just say, it was a free pickup.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
It was. No, it was.
It was. Yeah. And I'm not trying to dissuade that. I was just gonna give you props on that for not having, for it having almost no shovelware in there.
Pretty much.
But I mean, I'm gonna have to go and retract that.
Why?
Retract that because you were not picky when it comes to pickups. Yet picky. You have no party games for the Wii or any other system.
I have no Nintendo party games. I have no Mario Party games for the N64. I have no party games for the GameCube. None. Zero.
You gotta have them in the collection, man.
Well, if I see it, I'll pick it up, man. If I see it, I'll pick it up. Well, I picked. Right. Well, also I got Mario Super Sluggers. Sonic Unleashed. I got a huge box full of Skylander toys. Don't know when I'll ever play Skylanders. I've never played a Skylanders game.
Exactly. You're probably never gonna play that Skylanders thing. But just for
that, I'm going to play a Skylanders game. I'm going to plug it in.
Please do. Make use of the retro pickups that you get. All right.
I got Sonic Colors. I got Super Smash Brothers, which I already have. I got Mario Kart for the Wii. I already have that. Super Mario Brothers already have that Wii Fit, and I got Kirby's Epic Yarn. Now I know you don't have Kirby's Epic Yarn. I know you were, you told me you were looking for that game, right?
We were definitely talking before the show, trying to make some trades. You got some doubles, I got some doubles, so I feel like we can make this happen.
We can make a deal. It'll be our first trade. We've been friends for so long. We've been collecting for so long. We've never traded ever.
No.
Yeah. So we can do that. And also, I did pay for this though. This is the only pickup from that haul that I actually paid for was Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Ooh, very nice.
For the Wii U. Now this game, give you a little backstory. This game is considered like one of the top games for the Wii U, right? Everyone loves this game. I've been looking to add it to the collection, because I'm trying to bolster up my Wii U collection while it's still semi cheap. It's only going to go up. And this game is in GameStop and Amazon still like a, pretty much $30, $40, $50 game. I see it for all various prices. And when I say 30, I mean like 39, but $40, $40, $50, right? GameStop is you can still buy brand new for $15 and go buy the GameStop used for $40. Went to GameStop, actually saw this game for $26, and I was like, I'm gonna pick it up because I don't know if it's gonna get any cheaper than that. So that's the only game I picked up.
Good deal.
So I got that, and also came in the mail Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Oh, your favorite franchise.
Is fantastic. I love, and to steal a word from Dave, it is fantastic. Love it. This is
all right.
It has solidified the fact that it's the best video game series in my mind. My favorite video game series, modern series, I should say.
I know. I just got into it, and we've definitely talked about it at length on the show before. It's it was our game of the year last year. I
Well, Uncharted 4 was like
Uncharted 4 was
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I just got into. I picked up my PS4 last year. I got the Uncharted bundle specifically. You know, it took a while to get it. I had to scrounge around and find it. I found a Best Buy that actually had it. So I got that with like the first 3 games on there, and then picked up Uncharted 4, and I have all those, and I started playing through those, and they are fantastic. I mean, I got to give it to you. It is a great series.
So with this, let's get into a review roundup.
Mm-hmm.
So Uncharted Lost Legacy on PS4 exclusively, Metacritic of 85.
Mm-hmm.
And US Gamer gave it a 90. Didn't know the New York Daily News actually scored games.
Yeah, we get surprised every now and again. Time Magazine, the New York Daily News, Forbes.
So New York Daily News gave it an 80. Forbes gave it a 90. Giant Bomb gave it an 80. Games Radar gave it an 80. Game Informer gave it a 90. Destructoid gave it a 90. Polygon gave it an 85. GameSpot even gave it a 90. The only real outlier I could tell on here was IGN, and it pretty much gave it a 75.
Mm-hmm.
The knock against this game is it is Uncharted 4.2.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a DLC campaign, right? Isn't that what it was originally supposed to be?
It was supposed to be a little shorter. It was a DLC campaign, but they put a lot of work into it. By all accounts, this is Naughty Dog's last Uncharted game, so it's a little bit longer. It's about 6 hours. I tried to find every chest and everything, so I got about almost 7 hours, about 6 hours and like 40 minutes. The campaign is fantastic. It doesn't hit those emotional beats that the regular Uncharted series hits with Nathan Drake in his life.
But well, he's not even like the main character, right?
This happens after Uncharted 4.
Right. Okay.
Oh, he is not in this game, but he is referenced in this game.
Okay. Let's keep it spoiler free as much as you can.
I will keep it spoiler free. There is a special guest toward the end.
All right.
It does have some epic sort of like Uncharted moments, like Uncharted 2, you're on a train, and Uncharted 3, I think when you're in the plane and you land in the desert, that sequence was fantastic. So this has sort of an epic train scene, the climax of the game. I thought it was pretty cool. Will they make more? Will these characters continue? I think so. It just won't continue with Naughty Dog. They're off to make something different, something new.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. So they're they're doing all we know right now is they're doing the Last of Us Part 2, and probably the Last of Us Part 3 after that. But as of right now, they are done with the Uncharted series.
Wow.
So I think they went out with a blast. I thought this game was fantastic. We don't make scores on this game on games, but if I had to say, I would say this is a must buy, especially for the price, only $40.
Yeah, right. It's a little bit of a discount. It's not your average AAA $60 game.
Wait, I don't even think it is. I don't even think it's $40. I think it's like $30.
Oh, even better.
You gotta check. Hold on. Let me check that.
Go ahead.
This is compelling. This is compelling pod, as we said.
It is, right?
No, it's $40. It's $40.
Oh, okay.
It's $39. Okay. Still worth it. I would say it's worth it.
Yeah.
The difference between this game and all the other Uncharted games is sort of they give you the feel of an open world. You have certain points you have to hit, and it's not linear. You don't have to hit the points in a sequence. You can hit those points in the map at your leisure, or you could just travel around and see if you can find some secrets. But it does once you hit the main point, then the story excels, and then you're not exploring the map, you're just going forward with the story. It got a little annoying because you need the Jeep. There is a Jeep to get around the map. There is no fast travel.
Interesting.
That would be my only knock on the game, because I wasn't a big fan of the Jeep in Uncharted 4.
Right.
But that's just me. I know I'm an outlier. So the Jeep in Uncharted Lost Legacy was sort of annoying, but you need it to get around on the map.
Right.
It's mandatory.
Okay.
But the story was fantastic. And if you like Uncharted 4, this game is Uncharted 4.2.
Nice.
So it's more Uncharted 4. So I thought the game was fantastic. So Dave, what have you been playing?
Oh, I have been deep into Final Fantasy 12 Remastered because it's fantastic. I love Final Fantasy.
You love Final. Listen, we're gonna have to have another convo of the week on why Dave loves Final Fantasy.
We have to have a conversation of why you hate on Final Fantasy so much.
I don't hate Final Fantasy.
You do. You like 15. You thought it was a good game.
All right, so I hate Final Fantasy. Yes.
Thank you.
I think my hatred runs just from your love.
All right, I'll take it.
You love it so much.
I love Final Fantasy like you love Uncharted. Just to kind of
impossible
a fervor.
Impossible.
No, very much possible. Very much possible.
You love it that much?
Yeah.
See, I doubt you love it that much because I played a Golden Abyss. Okay. Golden Abyss, the Vita game.
I played Mystic Quest. All right, and I liked it. Nobody likes Mystic Quest.
All right, you got me there. All right, you got me there. Okay. All right.
But exclusively Final Fantasy 12. I want to get through it. I want to get through 15. And then once I do that, then I can play Game of the Year nominee 2015, 2016, and possibly 2017, The Order 1886.
Finally! Yeah. You said it. I didn't bring it up.
I did. I said it on the last episode. As soon as I'm done with those two games, I'm going to jump into The Order. That's going to be the next game I put in.
All right. I hope so.
So there you go.
I hope so.
So what about you? You know what I've been playing. I want to know what you've been playing.
Well, as you know, I've been playing Uncharted Lost Legacy, PS4. I beat it.
Yep.
I'm not much of a platinum guy. Like, I'm not going to go platinum it. Because in order to platinum all the Uncharted games, you got to beat it through, like, easy, hard, medium, right? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going back through all that.
Right. You could just play it on hard mode, and then you already get normal and easy.
No. I mean, I would still have to play through the campaign again, and I don't want to do that.
Wait, would you?
Yeah, once you play it on hard, then you got to play it on easy, and then you got to play it on medium.
No, I don't think that's true.
You sure about that?
Usually, whatever level you play it on, you unlock the easier levels underneath it. They just give that to you. That's usually how it goes. Because if you can beat it on hard, you can beat it on easy. You can beat it on medium. You know, you've proven yourself. You can beat it at that level.
Well, you know what? I don't know. I always played on normal.
I bet
I always played on normal.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing,
and that's what any sane gamer should do.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Unless you're really good or you want to be masochistic, like I am, I'll always put it on hard, and acquiesce eventually if it's too hard.
No, but here's the thing. Like, you know, it's for a platinum trophy, right? So it's only for the hardcore.
That's right.
And if you're really hardcore, you're gonna go back and you're gonna play it on ezy. You're gonna play it on medium.
Probably, yeah.
So that's why I was like, I would never think of just playing it on hard because I would assume. And no, because I've heard Greg and Colin talk about, you know, they play it on hard first. They get the hard part out the way, and then they go back and play it on easy and medium.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So
that could be. I don't have any platinum trophies myself. So
I do. I have 2 platinum trophies, and I have like 100% Xbox achievement on all 3 are on TT games.
Oh, those don't count.
They count, damn it!
Come on.
They count.
It's a choose your own. It's like a text adventure game. Come on.
Well, you know what? I got I platinum the text adventure game twice.
Well, all right. More you have done more than I have, so I can't really fault you.
I have 2 I was crazy. I have 2 platinum trophies, and honestly, I should have 3. I'm kind of pissed. The Wolf Among Us. I missed something. I missed one thing. It's like 99% right there. I missed one thing. I don't know where it is.
Oh shit.
I'm pissed. I should have 3 platinum trophies. Damn it! I should platinum all.
Look it up. Walk through it. You know, get the walkthrough. Figure out where it's at.
I'm not the hardcore. The hardcore. I'm not gonna go back and play the whole game again.
The busy man.
I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't know what I missed. I don't know what I missed.
I'm gonna actually use your phrase right here. Don't go flipping out on me. You're a grown man gamer. You only have so much time in the day.
Woo! Grown man gamer, baby. GMG. Dave has warmed up to it. He's gonna wear.
I was just throwing you a bone.
You're gonna wear t-shirts. And look, I can see
I
a t-shirt now.
said not to go crazy, and you're going crazy.
I can see a t-shirt. I'm not going crazy. I can see a t-shirt now. We're gonna put GM, and the last G is gonna be like upside down, leaning like sideways. Listen, that's graphic design for you, baby. That's a great t-shirt right there. David whooped something up.
Wow. Why don't you leave the design up to the experts?
All right. Or
I
can have both G's upside down, right, and the M in the middle.
Then it would be
right?
6M6.
And that can mean something too. That can mean something too.
Oh my god!
It'd be like the FedEx logo, man.
I'm sending you back to the drawing board. All right. We need some new designs by Friday.
You have to see the vision of grown man gamers and where it can go.
Anyway.
All right, so let's take a break.
Mm-hmm. Wait. I would be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to Retro Tinkerer on Instagram. So a little bit of a backstory. When we started the show back in August of 2015, almost 2 years ago to the day, almost coming up on our 2-year anniversary, folks. It's going to be a special episode next week. Me and Danny went out on pretty much our first, or my first, definitely, kind of garage sale find.
I was our first together.
Sure. We found the spot in Queens, and, me and Danny met up when we went out there, and we found this guy who, he does like storage locker buys and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, he gets like a bunch of stuff, and this time he found a bunch of video games, and like he had a bunch of really good stuff out, and we took a lot. We got a really good haul that day, and Danny was teaching me the ropes about everything, and this guy, super cool guy. He was also a gamer, and we were kind of chatting up about collections.
He's a big Sega guy.
He's a real big Sega guy.
Yeah.
And so he actually came across us on Instagram this week, and he hit us up, and he's like, "Oh, holy shit! I remember you guys from way back when. It's so funny."
That's crazy. No one knew us before. We didn't have T-shirts and stickers, and you just remembered the name. Wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome. So
I checked him out. He also has a YouTube channel.
He does.
Retro Tinkering, and YouTube.com. So check him out.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he just started, so we're going to try to help him out, boost him up. I started following him.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, you know what? One day maybe we should try to get him on the show. And then he can be the deciding vote, and he can sit here and tell Dave that Super Mario World is the best Mario game ever made.
You wish, and then you wake up from your dream, and you go, I was wrong.
Or
Super
if he
Mario
doesn't
Brothers 3 is the greatest game of all time.
And if he doesn't want to give Dave a heart attack, he'll just say, "Hey, I'm a Sega kid. I don't really have, I don't have a stake in the race."
He'll go. Don't you mean Sonic 3?
Yeah. Sonic 3 was really good.
Sonic 3 was great. But anyway.
Right. So let's take a break, and when we get back, we'll get into the news of the week, which is a lot of Gamescom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get into a convo of the week. Is gaming on YouTube dying? All right, and we're back. All right, so let's get into the news of the week. Now, Gamescom, the biggest gaming convention in the world.
Is it?
It is. It's the
more
biggest
than
gaming
E3.
Convention. It is way bigger than E3.
Interesting.
Way bigger than E3.
I did not know that. I'm very surprised.
It is PAX on steroids,
Mm-hmm.
basically. We have to get out there at least one time.
I would love to go to Germany and Gamescom.
Cologne, Germany, biggest gaming convention in the world.
Mm-hmm.
People say it's bigger than E3. Like
Crazy.
E3 can't hold a candlestick to how big Gamescom is.
Uh-huh.
The only difference is E3 is where you get all the major announcements.
Right.
So, and it's Gamescom is open to the public, E3 is a consumer showcase.
You used to be able to get consumer tickets.
That recently.
Yeah.
Recently, and it's only limited to before it was only 5,000.
Right.
Now this year I think they gave 15,000 tickets. Gamescom is for the public.
It is. Okay, so it's much more like Penny Arcade then.
It is PAX on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the major news, at least for us, that came out of Gamescom was the Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition pre-orders were revealed.
This was a big surprise out of left field.
And we both got it.
We got him. We
both got him.
Well, I got it. And then Danny's like, he can't be the only one. I got to get it too. And you got one. We got
right.
We do have the limited edition Project Scorpio.
All right. So let me it was a lot that you said just now. I got to put it in some perspective.
Uh-huh.
All right. I got to tell the truth.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I will admit I wasn't really paying attention. It came out Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't really paying attention to Gamescom. I think we had literally just wrapped last week's show when that happened, and then you text me in the middle of the night saying, "Hey, got my Xbox One Scorpio pre-order," and I didn't see it at first, and I woke up the next morning on Monday, and I was like, Scorpio, what are you talking about, Scorpio? So I looked online, and lo and behold, they have a limited amount of day one Scorpio editions.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out everywhere. Best Buy, Target. I don't even know if Target had it. Best Buy. I know it was Best Buy and Amazon. First
Target
places
did,
I checked. All sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, I don't really need it. I mean, I had day one Xbox One, right? I don't really need this one.
Uh-huh.
And then I was on our Instagram. I don't even know why. I gotta get up, shave, and go to work, right?
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, I was compelled to go to our Instagram.
It's because you're dedicated.
And I went to our Instagram, and up top when you see the live feeds, Xbox had one, and I clicked on it, and it was the Xbox Scorpio edition, and I was looking at the reveal and stuff, and it was pre-order now, swipe up. So I swiped up. And lo and behold, Microsoft Store still had pre-orders available.
Lucky
it's sold
you.
out now. It's sold out now. But
I know. I'm actually checking all the links on this post right here, and they're all gone.
And I was like, should I? It's like, you know what? Screw it. It's the Scorpio edition. We had just missed out on the SNES orders.
We did.
SNES classics.
Because I was up at 2. I was up at 2 when they rolled them out late in the middle of the night, and I still couldn't get one.
So I said, "Screw this! I'm gonna get me a Scorpio edition."
Uh-huh.
And the coolest thing that sold me on it.
Well, I mean, it is the most powerful gaming system known to man.
Is the market. Most powerful system announced. We'll see when we get our hands on it. But
it is more powerful than.
But well, we'll see about that. But the box that it comes in is sort of old school, retro, original, OG, big Duke ass Xbox. It's in the shape of that. I know. And Dave, it's ironic that Dave is Xbox One or OG Xbox hater, and I love the original Xbox. It changed how we game today. I love the original Xbox. I love it. I love it so much.
Live certainly did.
Dave is truly kind of Xbox hater because he hates on the original Xbox, and that's going to be a convo to week 1 week. We're going to talk about how much the OG Xbox is the best. Underrated. It is my second. It is my second most underrated system of all time, right behind the Sega Saturn.
Well, all right.
But we are both owners now of the day one Scorpio edition,
the most powerful gaming system known to man on the market today. We both own one. It is going to be glorious to finally get the game.
Glorious. Oh, you don't watch wrestling, but
no, I don't.
Bobby Roode, his song for all my wrestling fans out there, they get it.
Is he related to Ravishing Rick Rude or no?
He's not, but he does take some of the elements for his character.
Oh, interesting. All right,
So he comes out, he comes out, and the song just says "glorious," and he has like the Ric Flair robe, and he like
nice.
it turn they spin him, and his arms are just in the air, and he's just like, and his catchphrase is "I'm glorious."
Oh, nice.
All my wrestling fans out there get it.
Okay. All right. So I like this design. A lot of people may say it's boring, it's boxy, but I think it's minimalistic, it's sleek, and our version, the Project Scorpio version, has the Project Scorpio written in green lettering vertically on the thing.
Well,
nice little bit.
How cool is that? Like I gotta say, this is I'm not a Microsoft hater. I just love PlayStation a little bit more because I have more of a connection to it growing up. But Xbox, I will say, they do cater to their fans, right? Like how many times we said, Project Neo, right? Like Neo is just super cool. Or Dolphin. Yeah. Dolphin was pretty cool, right? And then these project names that we're not even supposed to know about technically.
Yeah, it's all this code name, yeah.
Right, that they just get dropped, right? So, and Xbox is just like everyone loved Project Scorpio so much that they actually are branding the limited edition Project Scorpio edition. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's the first time. I think that's the first time in history where an actual code name becomes semi the name of the console.
Yeah. I can't think of any other time where they've like incorporated that in.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we both have it.
I'm pretty.
We both have it.
I'm pretty.
We both lost out on SAS Classic for now, and I heard it was delayed. I heard more shipments are coming, but they're being delayed for some reason.
Interesting.
Hopefully we'll know. Hopefully, I heard that before we started recording. So hopefully we'll know more, and we'll talk about it next week.
I am on that front. I've basically told myself I'm going to take off that Friday. I'm going to get up at like 4 a.m. and I'm going to camp out in front of a Toys R Us, and I'm going to get my damn copy.
Nice. You know what?
I'm going to do that.
You know what? If you do it, I might have to go with you.
I'm seriously thinking about doing it. Like, we'll find a Toys R Us that's like in between me and you, and
somewhere,
we'll just make
somewhere in the woods.
Yeah,
somewhere in the woods.
Whatever it takes.
We gotta get a copy. We don't support scalping.
No.
Damn it. All right, let's get back on track. All right, next news story. So you get your Xbox One X. The most powerful console in the world. Blah blah blah.
That's right.
Blah blah. But you already have an Xbox One.
Give
the OG one.
Give respect where it's due.
Well, listen, you already have an Xbox One, right? Either the OG beta machine, or you have the Xbox One S, right? The slim one, the white one. How do you got a lot of games on there. You got all your information on there, and now you got the X. How are you going to transfer it over? Microsoft, they explain how you can easily transfer data from your Xbox One or Xbox One S to your Xbox One X. It seems simple enough.
It looks pretty simple. You can do it via external hard drive. You can dump all your stuff to it and then bring it over. For people like me, and I think you as well, may not necessarily be an option because I've used up my 500 gigs and I've used up most of the external storage. So I can't do that option.
Well, I have a 2 gig external storage.
Or 2 terabyte, you mean?
2 terabytes, sorry. Yeah. 2 terabytes. Now, remember, I had something wrong with my hard drive, so I had to wipe it.
That's right.
So technically, I'm good. The only issue, thank God that your saves are saved in the cloud.
Right.
Because then I would have been screwed. The games are just, deleted. So I think I can do it. Now, what's the actual method of doing this? You use the external hard drive and you just save it and just how do you actually? You have to go into like the settings and just like hit restore or something like that. You back it up on your external hard drive.
Yeah, I mean they'll probably have like a migrate data option over, so you don't have to do each individual item. Because typically that's how you would do it now. If you hooked up an external storage device, you'd click on each like game or app and go transfer to external storage or whatever you name it. and it's just that, and it just moves over to that system.
Okay.
Hopefully they have like a do it all in one shot situation. If not, it's going to be a little bit of a bitch, but
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah. And there's the other thing here too, which is like kind of neat. Is you can get the patches, the 4K graphical patches for certain games that have it. You can just get it early, right? You can download it now, and then you can transfer them over when your One X arrives, which is nice.
Nice.
And that apparently you can do that over Wi-Fi. I hope that I can do the whole damn thing over Wi-Fi, but we'll see.
All right. So, also at Gamescom, Microsoft revealed that Crackdown. Well, we talked about it last week. Crackdown 3 was delayed until spring of next year, 2018.
Right.
I would think I said May would be like a good time for it to come out. So I don't think anything's actually coming out in May that we know of. There are no hard dates for a lot of the Sony exclusives, right? They just say spring or first quarter. So we don't know what's coming out. But I would say May. And it worked for Uncharted 4. So I would say May would be a good time to come out. I mean, this game was supposed to be sort of a launch game for the Xbox One X to show off the capability of the system. But it needs to go back in the oven a little bit and cook a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
Xbox is saying that pretty much Crackdown 3 was announced too early. So this is the thing that always kills me. It's like people announce these games and they're not ready. And I know. You want to build hype for it. You want to tell people, hey, look, buy our platform because this is coming, right? But my issue is when they give an actual release date, right? Because honestly, more times, I'm gonna say 7 times out of 10 that release date is gonna get pushed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So why not have just a release window? Just say, hey, look.
I mean, here's the whole thing about that. Like, I am 100% in agreement with you, but I don't think it's a developer's fault. Usually, I would say it's the publisher, right? Because they're the ones who are fronting the money, right? Activision or like EA or whoever are fronting the money for these companies to put this game out, right? And they're sometimes they're doing it on good faith. They go, all right.
Well, it's a first party game. It's a first party game.
Well, okay, sure. In this case, it is. And they kind of got a little too excited, I guess. But I don't know. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm glad that they're pushing it off till next year, because
the visuals people were complaining about during E3, like, the game, the gameplay, obviously same as Crackdown 1 and 2, Terry Crews, everyone's excited, but visually everyone was like, this game doesn't really look like a next gen game,
Right, and it's supposed to be the flagship title for the 4K gaming device, like the big beefy Scorpio,
I will say this, and again, we joke about being fanboys and all that stuff. And I listen, if I really hated Xbox,
you are very much a fanboy, and you make fun of me for being an Xbox fanboy. It's fine.
If I hated Xbox, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't have pre-ordered.
No,
Xbox
of course.
Right, I have a day one Xbox.
I know.
That was my first next gen console. Was the Xbox because PlayStation 4 was sold out everywhere.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Right.
I only got it because it was the one available. Wow.
So,
all right.
People are pretty much pronouncing, the death of Xbox, right? Because the MPD sales show that like PlayStation 4 is selling, the Switch is selling when it's in stock. Xbox didn't even hit the list. So they're, and that could just be people are waiting for the X, right? And it was the fastest selling or pre-order of any Xbox console.
Yeah.
It's only been 3.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they count all consoles, all versions of different consoles.
Well, yeah, you had the S, you had the Elite, now the X. So
yeah. So, I will say I am not pronouncing the death of Xbox. I I think they've listen. Phil Spencer said that they've put a lot of money into for some first party games that they just don't want to announce too early. And Crackdown is a game that they have probably announced too early because this game was supposed to come out like in 2015, 16, if I'm not mistaken. It's been cooking for a while.
Right.
So it's been in development for a while. They have a lot of things that they're sitting on, right? I'm sure you can count your stars. Halo 6 is coming.
Yeah, right? With 4K, Xbox One X, maybe not exclusive to the the One X, but enhanced for One X.
Yeah, so there are games that they're just they don't want to make the same mistake with Crackdown with other first party games that they have.
And I'll also say this to the fact that people are saying the Xbox One is dead or the Xbox platform is dead. The original Xbox dying. Sure. The original Xbox. I'm not trying to say this disparagingly, but the original Xbox didn't do well and they lost money on the system. But they did that to get their foot in the door to build the 360, which was fantastic. I mean, they killed it last generation, And, this year, or this generation, PlayStation has been beating them out consistently, But they're going to come out with the X. It's going to be great. Like you said, they're waiting on a lot of games till 2018. It's going to be a heavy hitter year in 2018. Well,
I'm saying they're waiting on announcing games. I'm sure they have a lot of first party games in development right now. And don't announce it until you really know you're far along to where it's ready to come out.
Yeah.
So don't announce anything in 2018 and it's not ready until 2025. To be honest, right? I know you want to get things. I know you want to get people hype. Just don't announce things too early. That's all I'm saying. So all right. With the birth of the Xbox One X,
gotta really enunciate that.
X, because you don't want to get it confused with the Xbox One S.
That's right.
Comes the death of the OG beta machine Xbox One. I don't know if you checked out Microsoft Store. They reportedly stopped selling the OG Xbox One console.
Well, sure. I mean, it makes sense too because the S is the better version of that, and the S is now going to take that price point, or even like a little bit cheaper, even maybe. And that'll be the entry level, and the X will be the premium version, right? At like $500 right now.
Yes. And did you see that new Minecraft edition that was announced? That was announced at Gamescom.
Yeah, kinda.
It looks sort of cool. I mean, people are like all over it, and I'm just like, I don't know if I would buy that. I mean, it's Xbox One S. Is an S edition. Console, and I understand why they made it S because people are like, why didn't they just make an X edition? It's because they don't want to. They want to continue to sell the S.
Yeah, right. Give a little incentive. Right? I mean, it's cool if I had extra money around. Like, sure, I'd get that limited edition Xbox One S, but
it's not my thing.
Same.
Not my thing. All right. So also, Gamescom, Microsoft execs are pretty much saying that they're still in talks with Sony about cross-network play on multiplayer games.
Right.
I crucified Sony for not doing this. However, after deliberation and a little bit of research, comes to find out the real reason why. And this now I don't blame them for not doing cross-network play, at least for certain games like Minecraft. You need to have a Microsoft Live account to do this crossplay. So it's sort of like we could do crossplay, but you have to do it on Xbox terms. So I can see Sony saying, hey, look, we're sort of winning this generation. Why do we want to have people sign up for our competitors' account just to play cross-network play? That doesn't make any sense. Nintendo, I can see why they're willing to do it because Minecraft is big. Nintendo sort of want to have a leg in the race.
Sure.
Correct. So, but you're gonna have an Xbox branded sort of. You're gonna have like a brand.
Wait. Go back. Don't you mean dog in this race?
Listen, it could be a dog in a race. It could be a horse in a race. It could be a leg in a race. If you want to join the race, If you want to join the race, you need to make an Xbox Live account.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I can understand the trepidation of, we don't want our players having to make, an online account with our competitor. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it'd be kind of annoying. Yeah, and then they would be in that universe as well, and you'd have access to all the Xbox features because you now have a live account. And
so I wish they would have just said that. But they were this player safety, alluding that Xbox doesn't care about player safety. That's just ridiculous, right? That was a stupid excuse, and you could tell they weren't prepared for that question. So this makes more sense, and now I understand why they're a little hesitant about doing that. However, they can still do it for Rocket League, and they should.
They could.
Well, you don't need to make you don't need to make an Xbox account. It is just Rocket League, and the guys at Rocket League said if Sony said yes, it would take them 10 minutes to hit a couple of buttons and it'd be done.
Right. Well, because they had that planned out from the beginning. It's not necessarily that easy to be like Call of Duty on Xbox, Call of Duty on PlayStation. Bam, same servers.
Done.
Yeah.
You know what? It's like Oprah. It's like Oprah. It's like Oprah. You want to play on Xbox? Done. You can play. You want to play PS4?
And you get crossplay. You get
crossplay. You get crossplay. Everyone gets crossplay. Damn it, because I'm Oprah.
So there is some technical things going on behind the scenes which do need to get worked out, which usually don't bubble up to the forefront, but that's always in the back of my head. Like, they're similar architectures, but also very different, especially when it comes to the way they handle online. Yeah. So that's why games like Minecraft and Rocket League and whatnot, we'll kind of see these things crop up as like one-offs. But I don't know. I wouldn't expect to be playing Call of Duty crossplay anytime soon.
So, all right, we'll talk about Sony. During Gamescom, Sony UK teased on their Twitter account the reveal of something new.
What could this be?
And they had like a red cloth over something. Now, people have speculated that this could maybe be the rumored, PlayStation 5. I would think it would be too soon for that. They're so ahead of the game right now. We're like 60 plus units sold. I doubt it's a PlayStation 5 announcement. Could it be my hopes of a Vita 2?
No. It's a possibility. I think maybe not the Xbox, maybe not the Xbox 5, maybe not the PlayStation 5, but an even beefier PS4.
A PS4 Pro 2. You know how mad I would be. You know how mad I would be.
Well, you don't even own a PS4 Pro, so how mad could you be?
You know how mad I would be if I own a PS4 Pro?
Well, right. And sure, that would be a little bit of a kick in the face to people who have the PS4 Pro and went out and bought it early, and now there's another version that's even more powerful, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't necessarily know, outside of a new handheld or an updated PS4 Pro, I really don't know what it could be.
Vita 2?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be a new handheld. You may very well be right.
PlayStation. Well, I wouldn't call it Vita 2 because you want to get away from the stigma.
Well, right.
So I would say a PSP 2.
Sure, something like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
something like that. Maybe. Maybe we'll see.
I mean, when did the Vita come out? 2012.
12ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that far.
All right. It's been like 5 years. Sure.
I know, but it's still. I mean, what could this mysterious reveal mean? I mean, and when will it come out? I mean, they haven't really said anything about it.
Did they say when this would be unveiled or announced?
During Paris Games Week, which is like Halloween.
Oh, I gotta wait so long.
Long. Hold on. You know what? As we talk, let me look at this. I'm trying to. No, it has to be a console. It has to be a console into that veil.
Yeah. Well, that's what the outline looks like for sure.
It does. It does.
It does. But that could just be a bait and switch.
It could just be a limited edition PS4 for whatever game that's coming that they want to showcase at the Paris Games Week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see about that. Also at Paris Games Week, I mean, Paris Games Week, Gamescom, Gamescom.
What do I sell?
2017. The SNES Classic. We know that's been pre-orders have been out, sold out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
People are getting their hands on at Gamescom, and there's an instant rewind feature that's not in the NES Classic.
Right. This is
so it's like the Disney Afternoon Collection.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, so where you can instant rewind, so you can rewind if you hit a hard part, and you can redo it over again. I think every game maybe should have that.
It's a great feature. It's perfect for speedrunners. You can just keep going back over that same area that like is giving you trouble. You don't have to redo the whole entire level, the whole entire game just to get back to that spot again. So that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. I kind of like that.
And it works with your save, right? So you can save at a particular point, and then you can also go back like 30 or 40 seconds from that save point, which is kind of nice.
You can.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Next, former Just Cause devs announced a new action RPG called Biomutant.
Okay.
Not the biggest. I wasn't the biggest Just Cause fan. I played Just Cause 3. I like destroying stuff, but it was like mindless. That's what you play when you want to mindlessly do things. The story, I have no idea what the story is about, to be honest.
It's just a fun open world, blow them up. It was kind of like if you remember that game Mercenaries for.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I remember.
Yeah. Mercenaries for the original Xbox and PlayStation. It was kind of just a big open world game. You just run around, blow stuff up.
So this Biomutants action RPG is coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One next year. The Biomutant guy, the Biomutant character, looks like a fake Guardians of the Galaxy, the raccoon.
Oh, Rocket. Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that.
You can customize the look. He has like a patch over his eye, though. He's like Nick Fury meets Rocket.
Yeah, right.
So you can customize the characters, different colors and stuff like that, but you can't customize you can't change the patch. The character always has the patch on it. I saw a little bit of the gameplay of it. It looks okay. It looks interesting. I would need to know more about this. It looks a little weird, all I can say about it, we don't really know anything about the story. It's only, again, the trailer is only like a minute and 10 seconds long. It's coming out next year, so hopefully we can find out a little bit more about it. Biomutants, I think I'll be. We'll see. We'll see what time. I mean, they just said 2018. They didn't really give a date, so we don't know when this is going to come out. This should be a summer game, to be honest with you, because we have a lot coming out in spring and in the first quarter. Right.
And it looks super cool. I'm definitely on board. They got to change the name.
You don't like Biomutants? I like the Biomutant.
Biomutant?
I like Biomutant. Bioshock? Biomutant? No?
Bioshock was different, and it was awesome. And one of the best games of all time. Biomutant just, I don't know. Sounds too mid-90s Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Maybe that's what they're going for.
Biomutant. Sort of like, maybe it'll have that aesthetic.
So also at a Microsoft booth, they revealed Jurassic World Evolution. So, I mean, Jurassic World games haven't historically been received well. I mean, I didn't like I have Jurassic Park for SNES. Didn't really like that game too much.
It was okay. The Genesis one was pretty cool.
Did you not like the Sega CD version? With the cutscenes? No. You like that?
Sure, it was a little more. It did have video. I will give it that.
It definitely had video. So you're sort of like making it's like a park simulator.
Right. Which I think is fantastic because the dinosaurs are going to get loose and you're going to have to wrangle them up. It's going to be great.
So Evolution will launch alongside Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the movie, and it will hit June 22nd, 2018.
I hopefully it doesn't get rushed. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to be like completely based off the plot of the movie, so they can kind of just be like, here's a dinosaur park tycoon game, have at it. And, they'll obviously use the dinosaurs from the movies that are referenced and whatnot. Maybe they'll get some voice actors from the movie, who knows? But, I feel like they can kind of do their own thing here and not be tied to any particular movie assets or plot. And, they could make a game worth buying.
So, Dave, I'm starving. I really am hungry. As we record this show, I'm just like thinking about ordering a pizza or something. I am really hungry.
Maybe possibly some chicken.
I can go for some chicken.
Yeah.
I actually could go to KFC.
I love extra crispy though. You got to get the extra crispy.
Well, if you want to work at KFC, part of their training process is they have a new VR training process where you use Oculus Rifts and you're like in this virtual kitchen cooking Colonel chicken.
Oh my God. Now, you had posted the story up and I was watching this video. I was smiling from like ear to ear watching this video.
You really liked it too.
It was
just
insane.
Like, this is like BioShock meets KFC.
Yeah, and it had like a little bit of Dishonored in there, like it literally like right down to like the crackly like disembodied voiceover like coming through the radio, and it was like the Colonel talks to you and he's like, we're gonna make some chicken and you're not gonna get out of here until you make this chicken correctly. And there's a whole like step process and like on how to make the chicken proper. It is great. Now I don't know about you, but I worked in many a fast food joints in my younger days.
I have not worked at any fast food joint.
Oh my God, like you name it, I work there. And there's always training videos and they're just the worst, right? They're usually on like VHS, even though like VHS is even around anymore. But
that just shows how old Dave is. Thank you.
They still manage to have a VHS player in the back and this little 20-inch TV, and you and the other recruits got to watch these videos, and they're just awful. You're like, do I really have to? So I commend KFC for building this virtual simulator on how to cook chicken. Yeah, it's fantastic. I recommend everybody go out and watch this video.
Well, I I don't think virtually frying the chicken will show you how to make it real chicken in real life.
Well, I mean, they're gonna go and take you out and like give you a full. All right, now you're gonna make the chicken, but
So just now that you know how to fry a drum,
yeah.
VR, I want you to come in and work in the kitchen and know how to fry some chicken.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
That's so weird. That's so weird. But you know what? I was watching ESPN the other day, one of their 30 for 30, and there was a kid who won a contest by racing cars, virtually, a video game, and he won the contest to be a race car driver.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and he's a race car driver because he was the best in the video game, in the actual cart though, not with a controller, but actual car, like a he had the steering wheel and stuff like that. He had a arcade cart.
Yeah.
Oh, so because he won the game, he became a real race car driver. So maybe you can fry chicken virtually and be good in real life. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I think the takeaway here is video games are good for you, and they can lead to great things.
All right, so let's get into the convo of the week. All right, this week we're getting into our gaming channels dying on YouTube. That was something I saw on The Know, which is sort of like a subsidiary show from Rooster Teeth, which I love watching The Know. Those guys are funny.
Yeah. They definitely have some good stuff on there.
So basically, we already know the adpocalypse, as they call it, with YouTube. It just really.
Well, let's go ahead and explain this a little bit.
So let's take it back to the beginning.
Yeah. So in the beginning, there was fire. Oh wait.
No. In the beginning, there was PlayStation 1.
Right. No, so I mean, obviously YouTube has been around for a while. Google had bought them out. Advertisements on Google or YouTube have been there for a while, and it's a way for people to get a little bit of money back in their pocket, right? So, we have a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel. Everybody's got a YouTube channel. Yeah, you put some videos out there. Your videos do well. If you have advertisements on there, you get a percentage of the money gained from that advertisement, right?
Well, they used to be on clicks.
Right.
How many people clicked on your video?
Right.
The metrics have changed.
Which would count as a full view. Right. And now it's time viewed, right?
Yeah. How long are they staying on watching your channel?
Right.
Your video. Yes.
Right. So, the ideal used to be you make a 10-minute video, they'll be able to pop an ad in there, and, that would be that. But now it's more like, time. So, if you have a hour-long video and people only stay for like 5 minutes, you're not going to really get as much out of it.
Yeah, if YouTube wants you to stay on YouTube. I mean, they're really pushing, original content now. Like, listen, at some point, YouTube is going to be Netflix, and Netflix is going to be YouTube, and everyone's going to be competing against everyone for streaming services, right?
Right.
So that's where we're going.
Right. And, the latest thing to come out is it seems that YouTube or Google has gotten a lot of pressure from advertisers, right? Saying that...
Well, a lot of advertisers pulled out because they saw that some of their advertisements were posted on sort of really like crazy videos, like these people being beheaded, right, in overseas, like really like terrorist videos on YouTube, right? But YouTube, when you advertise on YouTube, it just randomly pops up to videos. It doesn't everyone knows Pizza Hut's not condoning terrorist violence, right?
No. Of course
come on.
not. Of course.
But they don't want to. But they just don't want to be associated with that, right. And that's what really started it.
Yeah, and it tries to match up the video.
And they try to take those videos down as quickly as possible. They try to find those type of videos and take them down.
Right,
so
right.
If
it ends up going against the terms of service, obviously it's gonna get pulled down. If it's copyrighted material and somebody puts in a claim, it's gonna get pulled down. Right? That's just how that is. But then there's people that they'll have like game videos of like Destiny, or whatever, and that is starting to get flagged. People that have keywords in their titles. They may not even have graphic content in the video, but words like kill streak. People have seen a decrease in ad revenue.
Well, they've seen a decrease in ad revenue where the videos are being demonetized, but they're not even being recommended. They're not even filtered to the recommended shows. Right. Anymore. So as you can't even get the views because they're burying you. They're never going to add you to the algorithm that pushes you out so people can actually view your content.
Right. Right. So I mean, even if you have 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 views or whatnot, if it's potentially offensive content, YouTube's not going to push you up.
Yeah, but that's when it gets tricky because it's violent content, but Destiny 2, I guess it really is violent because it is a first person shooter, but it has nothing, it's not like you're watching a terrorist video. It's a video game,
right? Of course. So, and how do they by that same token, I want to know how they differentiate between like a news story, right? If like the Young Turks or the John Oliver Last Week Tonight or the Daily Show puts clips up or whatnot, and they have terrorism in their clips and whatnot. Does that also fall under the same banner?
Well, here's the thing. YouTube is a business, right? As much as people have fun with it, it's a business for Google, right? And if Verizon has just said they're coming back to advertise with Google and
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. And if it's hurting gaming videos, but that's not the only type of videos that are on YouTube. They have other videos on YouTube that this doesn't hurt, right? So if it hurts gamers, but it doesn't hurt YouTube's bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, it's helping their bottom line. They're not going to change it.
Yeah.
It's just that cut and dry and plain. It's plain and simple. They're not going to change it. They do have YouTube Gaming, which probably will die out eventually if this continues, right?
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
I mean, no, not that people don't barely use YouTube Gaming anyway, from what I hear.
Not so much. I mean, people are still kind of sticking to Twitch, or they'll just post their stream up after it's appeared on Twitch or whatever other, or Mixer or whatever other streaming service there is. They'll just take that footage and go, here it is. Here
All right, so
here was the live stream.
So if you're this doesn't really affect too much the big time. I'm not talking about gaming sites, but like big time YouTubers. They're in video games, like Kind of Funny, Rooster Teeth, because they diversify their bonds, as the joke is, right? Diversify your bonds.
Right.
The guys like Kind of Funny have Patreon, right? So they have Patreon pages where they're being crowdfunded essentially, right? You're paying to get their content and you want to support them. And Twitch, you can make money on Twitch on your streams, and the thing about Twitch is, unless you're a big time streamer, if you're just a small time streamer, it's hard to get found. It's hard for people to find you, right? Because it's just getting buried with all the other people that are streaming Destiny, all the other people that are streaming Titanfall 2. All right, like how can people find you? So you got to be unique in how you advertise yourself and how you promote yourself. You have to get out there, and that can be really hard for someone who's new. I just think the age of gaming on YouTube is dying. It's dying a pretty fast death. I mean, the major people like Rooster Teeth and Kind of Funny will always be there, but for new people making great content who can't get discovered because they're making content about games they love, like a Call of Duty, a first-person shooter type game, that's just not going to make them. It's not going to make them any money.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? Like, let's take like maybe like Super Beard Bros or Game Grumps. Do you think like those guys are going to jump ship?
It's not about jumping ship. Those guys are big enough to where they have an audience, to where they already have a set audience. So I mean, of course, they want unique. They want more subscriptions, more subscribers. But they have an audience to where people are going to be clicking on their videos to watch, routinely. So it doesn't affect them to the point to where they can't make a living because people can't find them. But then if videos are going to be demonetized, well, honestly, they could just be unique in how they name their videos, right? All right.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of have to find a way around all the, you kind of have to find the loopholes in the system.
But but even if it does really affect them on YouTube, I'm sure they stream on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure they probably have a Patreon page.
Maybe. I have the YouTube advertiser friendly content guidelines page. I just wanted to read some stuff that would not be eligible for advertising. So they say here, controversial issues and sensitive events. This is video content that features or focuses sensitive topics or events, including but not limited to war, political conflicts, terrorism or extremism, death and tragedy, sexual abuse. Even if graphic imagery is not shown, generally not eligible for ads. Drugs or dangerous products or substances. That kind of makes sense. Harmful or dangerous acts. Hateful content. Sure. Inappropriate language. There's a lot of cursing going on. Inappropriate use of family entertainment characters. Interesting. Video depicting family entertainment characters or content, whether animated or live action, engaging in violent, sexual, vile, or otherwise inappropriate behavior. Content that is incendiary or demeaning. Sexually suggestive content, and just straight out violence. So, if your video doesn't necessarily fall into any of those categories or multiple categories in that case, your video may be okay for advertising.
Yep, gaming on YouTube is dying.
Yeah, I mean, like, maybe you could play SimCity. As long as you have no natural disasters.
No natural disasters.
I mean, yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be very tough.
Listen, people are going to move more towards Twitch.
And they have been. They have been.
Well, they have been. It's just they've been buried and moving towards Mixer and other streaming services to promote themselves, and basically maybe having gameplay on Twitch or Mixer, streaming that, and at the same time maybe just talking about the games on YouTube. So this is an interesting place as we go into the future and see how things are going to evolve and change. But it just seems like the age of making money on just being a YouTuber making video games, that seems to be coming to an end soon. So, and that's kind of sad. And I don't, this is really sad. And they should change it. I know YouTube is a business. I know Google wants to make money from this, but this is kind of ridiculous. Like, gaming it's bigger than the movie industry, and this is this is happening. Right.
Well, also too, they should be neutral in the matter, right? Like, for them to say, like, oh well, we're gonna value this content over this content, as long as it's not like, extreme ridiculous stuff, stuff that really can't be shown anywhere. They should kind of treat all content the same, right? Okay, this content is popular. Let's push this up to the top. Not because it fits in this family-friendly bucket or that family-friendly bucket. That's kind of unfair, and that's really that's really the part I don't like.
Look, there's something they could do, but they're not going to do it, and they're not going to do it anytime soon. I know they're changing their guidelines as far as if you get flagged and you challenge it, that they're gonna have like a team of people actually look at the video. But
that's great, and they you know how
many videos get posted every minute.
Yeah, but they're Google. They're one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah,
you have that just comes with the territory.
Listen, man, there's an absurd amount. If you look at statistics, an absurd amount of videos that get posted every minute.
Yeah, like hundreds of thousands, I bet.
Every minute.
Yeah,
We're talking about minute. Right. I said minute, right? So it's somewhere around the world, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of videos being posted every minute per day.
All right.
So,
well, if you have a very successful platform, you got to maintain it. This is part of that maintenance.
So having actual physical people look at the video to if it's challenged to actually look at the video to see if it was fair use.
Right.
It's I don't know. That's just something that I don't think it's like realistic. It's just as it gets bigger, more and more people are going to upload. So I don't know. It's a business. It's not fair. Life's not fair, and more people. It's just people have to get more creative on how they promote themselves now.
Yeah.
In my view. So,
well, all right. I think that about wraps it up. That's episode 84 in the books. Again, we want to thank everybody for being such super fans, for liking and commenting and subscribing and doing all that you guys do. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google Plus at Rated G for Gamers. You can email us at ratedgforgamers@gmail.com. So please like, listen, subscribe, and
as always, keep gaming.